Hey Scorpio, welcome to your November 2024 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I'm not sure if you know yet, Scorpio, but I don't have the overhead camera. It stopped working, unfortunately, so I'm either going to have to get a new one or figure out how to fix the old one. But I kind of feel like we all saw it coming, right? So, all right, let's go, Scorpio. Let's see. Can you please give me a clear channel reading for Scorpio? Also, too, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it will take you straight to my website. And of course, from there, you can purchase a reading here. It's interesting. Some of the things that you're stressing about and that you're fearing, having anxiety, thinking that things are going to turn out to be the worst case scenario, I don't think it is. You have the Nine of Swords here in the position of the good stuff. Nine of Swords usually is a card of stress, worry, anxiety about the future, trying to plan for the future, trying to figure out all these little variables. I think there's going to be some things like I pick up here that, yeah, I feel like you actually have a lot more control than you think you do. Like I'm seeing like almost like this, just being in this sort of gray, misty energy here, and it kind of really like you not being your ability. See, I think I'm tapping into your energy, Scorpio. I can't even fucking talk. I feel like that's kind of how you feel. You're like, I don't know what the fuck to do. What do I do? What do I say? What do I think? I think things will be all right, my point. And I think that you have a lot more control than you think you do here. And I think that's going to reveal itself to you in the month of November. So, let's see here. Yeah, you pulled the King of Cups here in your future position, which I feel is you, Scorpio. I feel all the kings are fixed signs. I know some people are going to disagree with me, but that's just my opinion. That could be the other signs too, but I feel like they very strongly resonate with the fixed signs. All right. Yeah, Scorpio. Okay. You have Five of Wands here in the outcome. It doesn't surprise me. Your ruling planet's going retrograde soon, right? It's in its shadow phase. So there's some things coming up that could be a little bit frustrating. But let's see here. For the most part, I feel like this is a pretty good read, especially if you've been fearing or having anxiety about the worst case scenarios or just have been feeling overwhelmed. I think, you know, there's going to be some relief or some clarity about some things. Yeah, like I told you, this card, square, semi-square, quincunx, tension. Some of you may have a hard square going on in your chart right now, or maybe a quincunx or a semi-square here. What is square in Scorpio? What's going to happen with them? I don't know. But there's tension, and that's what this Nine of Swords is here. It's in the position of the good stuff, though, so I feel whatever the tension is, it's some of these things are going to be resolving itself. So it's going to be dissipating a lot of that fear or a lot of that worry about things. You pulled this community card here. So there could be a lot of things going on in your community this month. I feel a good vibe off this card. I don't feel anything bad. I feel a good vibe. So there could be good things that happen in your community. You could be switching some things up in regards to community as well. Like maybe you're wanting to make these deeper transformations in regards to how you go about community or something in regards to that energy. But I think it'll be a good thing here. Yeah, look what came out. You pull this gathering around the power of community. So there it is. That's a double clarification here. That something I do sense here is coming together. It's interesting. I think you have some form of new goal here. You're gonna have a new goal here this month, Scorpio, in regards to how you want to go about structuring things with, you know, whatever, if you're in a group or whatever, like community. And I think it's really going to help here or help you. You could even be getting involved in something that's very supportive as well here. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump into your tarot. Nine of Swords here again. In the position of the good stuff here. So Nine of Swords is finally being able to get out of that never-ending nightmare. I'll plug my charger in a minute, but I think my camera's gonna die. Let's see. Oh, it'll be all right. It's getting out of that never-ending nightmare. It's that problem that at the end of the day, it's always there. It's like you try to forget about it, but when you go to sleep at night, you're like, oh, you think about it. I think you're getting out of that here. You pulled the Devil card as well in the position of the good stuff. And you may be wondering, like, Austin, how the hell are these cards good? Well, they do. All cards have a good, positive side to them, right? There's the shadow and there's the light. And the light side of the Devil card is it's Capricorn energy. So your ability to be critical, your ability to be tenacious here when it comes to working hard and dedicating yourself to your goals, you'll be able to achieve things here, I'm seeing as well. But the Devil card also is like control and structure and restriction that you put in place for yourself so that way you can excel, so that way you can get success. And that's what I'm seeing happening here for you. And also too, if things have just felt like messy or just like all over the place, I think this is the month here with the Devil card to where it's like, no, it's like you start putting things in its proper place here. You pull the Fool card here and let me back the hell up. You pull the Three of Pentacles here for your overall energy. Yeah, and I think this is good. This is a month of building here. I got to keep it real. Three of Pentacles is Mars and Capricorn, so it deals with your actions, Mars, your initiative, your energy, and it's going and it's in the area of Capricorn. So it deals with work, career, building, structure, discipline to achieve or accomplish your goals, the things that you're working on here. Also, I see some of you getting a really good, like you getting a job well done here, or some job being done very well this month. You have the Fool card here in the position of, or it's in your current energy at this time. I think you're being encouraged here to leap into new things. Now, I know we're in a Mars retrograde, and I know we're going to have a Mercury retrograde, but there is something here with the Fool card archetype playing out here for you, that the Fool card is Uranus, and Uranus is when we feel that nudge to do something we haven't done before, to go beyond the norm, to push our own boundary or our own limitation and restrictions, especially if we feel like we're outgrowing something. And for some of you, maybe it is a community. I got to keep it real. Maybe it's time for you to either change something up in regards to community or connect to a new community or whatever the case might be. But it's time for change, I sense here with this Fool card. And so the Fool card is like taking a leap of faith. And I think you're feeling this energy now. It's like it's almost as if you've maybe grown discontent, Scorpio. And I think you're wanting to define something new and spring forward into it. I think that's what, like I get this energy towards like you're just ready to shake things up. You don't want to stay stuck in that never-ending nightmare, that Nine of Swords. You have the Two of Cups here in your challenge. I would be aware of your relationships here, Scorpio, this month. Your ruling planet is in Leo and it's slowing down. It's going to go retrograde. It's already in pre-shadow. So Mars can bring conflict, disagreements, and so it's very important to watch your actions here and watch what you say and watch what you do if you don't want confrontation. But this could also be you at the same time maybe having to put up boundaries for yourself, right? So you have to just see what side of the coin you're on and ultimately just balance both of them. But I pick up here also too with the Two of Cups in your challenge that you may not feel content. Two of Cups is your emotional desires, and for you, Scorpio, it's all about the deep emotional desires. And when you don't feel that with anything, it's gonna make you aggravated, right? You're not gonna feel that connection to life, that that intensity. And I think that's something that you're kind of looking for right now, and that's why the Fool card's showing up, because it's like it's time to find that and to define something new for yourself that's going to bring that energy here. And I do see you finding it with the King of Cups in the future position. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this, but your advice at this time is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is saying, remember that you're worthy here, and also to use the resources here that you have at your disposal. You have them already at your disposal. It's just about using them, and you don't even have to have a lot of things, right? Like, I'll give you an example. Like, let's just say, for instance, you want to start a YouTube channel, and maybe you're feeling like, I need to have the right mic, I need to have the right, equipment, the right camera. But really, you have a phone and it has a camera, and you can just start from there, right? And so Nine of Pentacles is just using what it is that you already have, and seeing how and seeing the benefit of it, and seeing how like it can provide for what it is that you're trying to do. I think also there's something about codependence coming up here, Scorpio. And it could be things with community. Yeah, it could be in your relationships, but I mean, I do see that. But it could be all relationships. And so the Nine of Pentacles as your advice is saying, you know, you have to prioritize your needs, right? You have to prioritize what's beneficial for you. Like, let's just say, for instance, community. Let's just say you're in a community or you're in something, work environment, whatever the case might be, and it just, like, you just don't resonate with it, or you don't feel that deep connection to it. But you only do it because maybe people expect that of you. And so the Nine of Pentacles is like, you know what? I understand that people expect these things from me, but I have to keep my sovereignty and start to define things here that I need for myself and the things that I want to do. And I think that's what this Mars probably retrograde is going to be doing here for you, with it being in Leo Cancer, right? So it's going to be your tenth house, ninth house. Starting your 10th will be in your 9th. So career, work, goals, beliefs. I feel like all those things are going to be kind of being highlighted. But I think you're going to be handling it well with the King of Cups. I think you're ready for whatever this change is. So I would say go for it, Scorpio. We'll clarify that. We'll get more on that. But you did pull the Five of Wands here in the outcome position. Again, I feel like this is the end of the month going into the next month when, you know, Mars is getting closer to retrograding. It's like there's going to be frustration. But these frustrations, with the King of Cups, with you showing up in a strong position in the reading, I feel like you'll be able to get through whatever this is and navigate it. I'm not going to say it's probably going to be frustrating, but, you know. You have the World card here in the position of something that you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. I think it's time to start something new, Scorpio. The World card is like either you've outgrown something or you're ready to spring forward into something new or try something new or do something different. I think it's time. Let's clarify your reading. Clarify the Nine of Swords here in the position of the good stuff here for Scorpio, please. You pull this Lobster card. It says inner growth here. And one thing I pick up here as well, that I think you're just ready for growth. You may be fearing like the worst case scenario may happen if you decide to explore something new or try something new. But I don't think so. I think things turn out a lot better than you expect. Clarify the Three of Pentacles here for the overall energy. You pulled this Lily card. It says innocence here. And I think your overall energy here is kind of really regathering your energy. Like, your energy could have been dispersed in so many different things. And it's almost as if maybe you forgot about your own self. And so it's like you're calling all that energy back to yourself and prioritizing your own goals. Because Three of Pentacles, Mars, and Capricorn. So Mars, your individual desires and how you want to go about them. Capricorn, in regards to work, career, things that you're trying to accomplish. Clarify the Devil card. You pulled this Lizard card. It says renewal here in the position of the good stuff. You know what I see is coming back here for you, Scorpio? You know how there's that drive, right? The drive, to where something like motivates you or gives you drive to stick to it, right? And it's like you're finding that consistent rhythm of discipline with things. That's what I'm seeing here. Clarify the Fool card in your current energy. Pull this Fish card. It says intuition here. Yeah, some of you are going to be getting these epiphanies because the Fool card is Uranus and it does deal with epiphanies. And it's these intuitive nudges. You got to trust them. I think you're getting a lot of them at this time, and I would take action on them. The Fool card. Clarify the Two of Cups in your challenge. You pull this Coffin card. It says inevitable here. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles as your advice. You pull this Castle card. It says alignment here. So your advice at this time is, look, if you're emotionally not satisfied, you gotta let whatever it is go. And I think with this Nine of Pentacles and this Castle alignment, this is about, okay, getting more specific about what you need, what you want, what you're trying to create, and start aligning with that and start building that. Clarify the King of Cups in the future. You pulled this Mountain card. It says goals. See, y'all just think I'd be saying shit. I see you being able to King of Cups is strong devotion, devoting yourself to something you unconditionally love, and it's also connected to some form of goal here. And I think it's going to be bringing you a lot of emotional fulfillment and deep satisfaction with the King of Cups being in the future. Two of Cups in the challenge is when you're not satisfied. It's why the Fool card's here. Clarify the Five of Wands in the outcome. You pull this Pomegranate card. It says prosperity. There's going to be competition with what it is that you're doing. But I think you need the competition. I think you need the pressure here a little bit. You know, they say pressure creates diamonds. I think this is what it is, though. Five of Wands and the Pomegranate prosperity. And it's interesting how I'm saying Mars, your ruling planet Mars, right? Because Venus is like when we define things, and it's interesting because your challenge is a Venus card. It's Venus in Cancer, and the Nine of Pentacles is a Venus card. It's Venus in Virgo. And I just said, like, your ruling planet's coming, getting ready, it's slowing down and getting ready to come retrograde. But Venus deals with what it is that we value, and what it is that we like, and what it is that we want. Mars deals with our ability to take the initiative and take action to go get those things. And often we will, with Mars, it's like, why do you think Mars was competition? Because there's other people competing for those things as well. And so there's going to be competition. But I think it's something here that it's like for you, Scorpio, it's like, I don't think, you don't fear that, right? Like, I think if anything, it kind of motivates you here. And I think that's maybe something that you've been looking for. Clarify the World card here in the position of something you're unaware of. You pulled this Bird card. This is information here. So some of you may be getting news here or coming across information or discovering something here that could correlate to like moving, relocating, or something about maybe a community here as well with the World card. Let's see. You pull this Saturn card. It says structure here. And I feel like that's one of the main things here. Is like you're starting to come up with a newer structure. Because right now it's like the tension is in regards to how things are structured. And you're trying to find out a way here how to go about, relieving some of that tension and figuring out better structure here for yourself. Pull this Patience card. I think you're also being encouraged here to be patient with your process. It's going to take some time. Mars, energy can be impatient, especially when it's retrograde. There's a lot of impatience coming up for people. You pulled this Heart, Home, Compassion. So I definitely picked up something in regards to home. Maybe you're moving, or maybe you're thinking about moving, relocating. But I think also too, you're defining things and getting more specific with things about, in regards to what is going to bring you that deep sense of emotional fulfillment and comfort and happiness and security. And some of you, this is about you finding community here as well this month that feels like home, right? That you feel connected to, or you're developing a deeper connection to a community. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio, in your monthly reading. I'm wishing you the best. If you have any feedback, of course, you can just leave that down below in the comments. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, and you'll be able to see the different reads that I offer. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Scorpio, I was about to call you Cancer. Some of you maybe have a very strong Cancer placement. Otherwise than that, Scorpio, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in the next video.